Good evening. This is Reverend Felton Christian coming to you again with another session of Living Life 6 Mile Walk. Today, as I was leaving to start out on my walk, I decided to weigh myself on one of those old-fashioned scales in my garage because I had not been satisfied with the digital scale that I normally weigh myself on. And when I got on that scale, there was a 6-pound difference in my weight. As I thought about that while walking, I began to think about scales and the importance of scales in our day-to-day lives. Whether we go to the meat market to have meat weighed for pricing and other goods and grains, or whether we are in a gold exchange and they're weighing gold by the ounce to assess our total its total worth as we redeem cash for gold. But also, we who are about being healthy these days, and we go to gyms and we are into physical fitness, we're also concerned about our weight because we realize that too much weight is not healthy and can cause serious physical problems. I was reminded then of that television series, The Biggest Loser, that is predicated on weight loss through diet control and working out, that is, physical exertion. Each person is on a team, and each team weighs in, and the total overall weight of the team determines which of the teams would lose a member at the end of the weigh-in. As I thought about that, I thought about Biggest Losers as it relates to our walk in this life. There are different teams in this life, and if in fact we stop and think about this in context of faith, there is Team Islam, Team Judaism, Team Christian, Team ... All of these teams vying to be right about the God of the universe, the God who has his own scales, who will weigh us in his scales, and he will weigh us based on his calibration of justice and holiness. And so, as I continue to think about that, I began to wonder, wow, unlike the TV program, The Biggest Loser, where the person who loses the most weight is declared the biggest loser and thereby becomes the winner, in the great weigh-in, where we will each be weighed on the scales of justice, the scales that will weigh holiness, righteousness, and justice. The scale that when we're weighed, we want to make sure that we're not on the team that is losing points, or we don't want to be the one who be deemed the biggest loser. For in that weigh-in, the biggest loser is not the winner, but in fact, the biggest loser. This is Reverend Felton Christian asking you to consider and then look us up at covenantguardministries.org, where you might receive more inspiration and information.